Hey everyone, welcome to the humorous world of Firefighters. Today, we discuss if a captain should hire a troublemaker. Danny's addition might be a stumbling block, but Mark thinks to himself, a father who takes responsibility can't be that bad, right? However, reality hit him like a brick when the fire crew bumped into Danny, the superhero during the run. The huge gap made everyone ignore him, as if they were on a mission to dodge him, leaving him standing there feeling a bit defeated. Bus fell quietly, and Danny was still MIA. Mark wondered if he had already packed up and bolted. Just when everyone was about to give up, Danny abruptly appeared like a celebrity from the distance. Looks like he gritted his teeth and made it. Couldn't wait to show Mark the selfie at the top, proving he wasn't a lazy bug, and Mark finally agreed to let him join the fire crew. Looks like I didn't judge wrong. Jesse handed Danny a bottle of water, like the best newbie award, and Danny gulped it down like it was a marathon. Jesse reminded him to rest well since he was about to face hero-level challenges, which was an arduous task. However, Danny skipped home and strutted into the grocery store, shopping like he was prepping for a feast. Then he sneaked over to his ex's place, dropped the goodies at the door like a secret agent, and slipped away. Danny decided no matter how tough things got, he'd silently guard the simulated life. After joining the team, he was determined during fire training. As a rookie, he had to master firefighting skills and remember those life or death rules. If he messed up, the captain might just transform, keeping Danny on his toes all the time. But when Mark asked what the 11th fire rule was, Danny went blank. Suddenly, the captain was not happy. Those rules are lessons learned with firefighters' lives. Danny's slip-up got the whole squad punished with push-ups. It was a moment of team unity. Team members were helpless, and Ryan vented his frustration, blaming Danny for slowing them down. To make matters worse, Ryan even asked Danny to confirm if the kid was his, which was really crossing the line. This pushed Danny over the edge, and he decided to give this disrespectful guy a lesson. But just as he raised his fist, he realized this fight could make his future disappear in an instant. Suppressing his anger, Danny got up and finished his push-ups, and surprisingly, the other crew members admired him. Following Mark's lead, everyone started rehearsing fire emergency plans. Families to support, everyone had to protect themselves, ready to bail out even if they faced a raging fire. If caught in 500-degree heat, just bury your head in the dirt to survive. It would feel like a train zooming overhead. Mark didn't want to see this tactic used. Disaster struck during tense training. Suddenly, hooves of fire erupted near Chillico Mountain in Potter City, and it was an emergency. Upon notification, Mark led the crew to the scene. It was for rescue and their test. Arrived by helicopter. The thick smoke blinded them. Danny felt like choking for the first time. This feeling was anxiety-inducing, but every firefighter had to get used to it, as it was part of the duty. Mark planned to burn away all the combustibles before the fire arrived to ensure it wouldn't spread. Before ignition, everyone quickly assigned their mission, and Danny wanted in on the action. However, due to inexperience, Ryan gave him a demo, lighting it up like it was a movie scene. Danny then mustered his courage and tried to ignite the torch, and he was doing great. After completing the task, Ryan complimented him, but unexpectedly, disaster struck at a critical moment. Ryan stepped on a dry tree, and suddenly all the silk bugs rushed out. Things were serious. Seeing this, Danny pulled Ryan with no hesitation and sprinted away. With everyone's efforts, they successfully ignited the fire outside the safety zone, and soon the flames would meet, promising a potential extinguish. The blaze came at them like a wild beast, burning all night, but thankfully Mark's plan succeeded, and the next morning, they headed back. On the barren, scorched earth, the crew was utterly exhausted, trudging silently and heavily back towards the base. Ryan decided to pick a stone as a memento of his fatherly heroics, but nearly got crushed by a falling tree. Luckily, Danny quickly yanked him to safety. The days of working side by side had made them forget all past grievances, true brothers. Soon, good news arrived at the base. Thanks to their successful firefighting plan, they passed the test and became the firefighting vanguard. This meant they had become the stars of firefighting, and tougher missions awaited them in the future. With dreams of being a new star, Danny returned to his girlfriend's house, this time ready to show up. Just as he planned to slip away, his girlfriend suddenly called him back and welcomed him in. Looking at the beautiful little girl in her arms, Danny was at a loss, but his girlfriend asked him to hold the baby. Danny wanted to refuse at first, but his girlfriend didn't mind. With anxious heart, he held the baby and felt a happiness he had never known. At that moment, he felt that joining the right path was his best decision, as he could finally be with his daughter and girlfriend. Soon after, the Vanguard team received a tough new assignment, with Mark leading the crew to the vicinity of Yarnell Mountain in Prescott for fresh challenges. If you enjoyed our story, please remember to hit that subscribe button. We'll keep bringing you more exciting content.